What you got there, Matt? Anyone you want to read out?
Well, yeah, very nice from Anne-Marie Barry. You're laughing at us, she says. Seriously, that's a joke. You talk about Spurs failure, that's laughable. Jose still is spot on. This is what I love. Spurs fall at the last. And what are they talking about? Wenger is still a specialist in failure. Poch, however, has got us closer to winning the title than your team. Not quite, because obviously he's won 3 titles for Arsenal, one at the White Hart Lane, entire season unbeaten. You know, just in case. Well, just, you know, I'm hearing a little bit of this. I'll give you some more from Spurs a bit later on. 9 wins in a row, hardly bottled it, says D-Rob273. His name's Dan. 27
wins
points
in a row,
in the last
hardly...
30. Yet, piddle poor effort, that, says Spursy no longer than Carnage DC.
Let's go to the phone lines. Matt is a Spurs fan. Matt, good evening to you.
Hello, Andy. Yeah, I was going to actually call after the Chelsea game, but Danny Kelly was on, and he's too sweet and fruitful with his comments with Stuart Pearce. I was absolutely fuming that game, to be honest with you, mate. But tonight, I'm actually hearing you, because I called after the Ghent game and I spoke to you, and you've totally changed your tune, and actually, you're singing from the same hymn sheet as me, which is it's nice to hear, but actually, it's like 3 months too late, mate. And I tell you what, I'm absolutely fuming. And what I'm fuming about, I tell you, you're talking about failure, yeah? Right? You're talking about Tottenham being a failure and not being able to win the league or whatnot, or winning a trophy. Mate, I told you this 3 months ago. I don't care, yeah, if it's the Europa League or the FA Cup. I want to win a trophy, mate, yeah? Now, you said to me that Tottenham had failed last year and failed this year. Yeah, there's progress. There's progress because of this manager. Now, this manager needs help, mate. Now, it comes to a stage where this manager can only do as much as he can. Now, looking at that 11, yeah, and Dele Alli and Harry Kane and Eriksen, I've got to say, for 4 months, he's actually put in the shift. These guys have consistently, for the last 4 or 5 months, and Ali and Kane have been doing it longer, although Harry Kane's been injured, these guys have been consistently doing it. But to win the Premier League, mate, you need a squad. And we have not got a squad. And who do I blame? There's only one person I blame, Daniel Levy. I told you this 3 months ago, mate, that we have got a problem. Now, we played Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final, yeah? Mm-hmm. Did we not?
Mm-hmm.
Right. 2-2. Before the 2-2, let me get back to the beginning. We looked at the starting lineup. We thought, ayo, what's going on here? No Costa, no Hazard. We thought we got a chance here. Conte's dropped them, but do you know what? Conte's gone to his average players. Mate, give me 60 minutes, because I don't want to risk these boys, because Tuesday night we've got a big game. 60 minutes, just give me a shift, and then I'm going to bring the big boys on. Hopefully, if we're losing, we get a draw. If we're drawing, we can try and get a win. So they bring their boys on. They get 3-2 in front. Then what happens next? I look at Pochettino and I think, oh, mate, let's see your card coming out now. What are you going to bring on? I looked on, and who's he brought on? Kyle Walker. Now, you tell me what message Pochettino is sending to Daniel Levy, that he's got his 95 grand a week Sissoko sitting on that bench, and Janssen, which, like I said 3 months ago, I had to go through YouTube to see who this Janssen was. And I'm turning around and I'm thinking to myself, seriously, mate? Seriously, we're in this situation that we're going on. He's not backed this man in the summer properly. He's not backed him in January. And now Tottenham are suffering. The team are suffering. You can't play with the same 11 for all season, mate. Sooner or later, it'll catch up with you. And it's caught up with us tonight. To be honest with you, I've had a little bit of glimmer, that we all have, that we might catch Chelsea and whatnot. West Ham's cup finals. We knew that. But these boys look gutted. Absolutely, they look gutted. But they've been trying their hardest. They look on the bench. There's nothing to come off that bench. Absolutely nothing. You put on Son. Son doesn't even perform for you. He comes off the bench. Well, we might have a little bit of a glimmer of hope that, he might produce something to help us win the game. But other than that, there's nothing on that bench. And I'm sick and tired of Daniel Levy wasting our money, mate. He's been wasting our money for the last 6-7 years. He's been at our football club 16 years. Arsene Wenger's won 3 titles, untold FA Cup finals, continuously champions. They want him out. And 16 years we've had this man, and he's got a League Cup for us. Seriously, mate. I've had enough of it. He walks down Tottenham High Road, looking at that building, looking at this building, checking out the stadium, making it 60,000, and we're going to have NFL. I don't want NFL there, mate. I want Tottenham Hotspur to win a trophy. And we're not going to win nothing, mate, under this man. This man is the one that's taking his football club. Regardless what he says about, how we're going to get this. These Tottenham fans that come, especially that previous one with you, mate, that he's flapping his gums about Tottenham this and Tottenham are going here and Tottenham are going nowhere, mate. Under Daniel Levy, Tottenham are going nowhere. Because I tell you why, we are one button away, from exploding. That's where we're at this present moment in time. Why? You got Kyle Walker, you're right back, mate. Not Harry Kane, not Lloris. You got your right back saying, I want more money. Well, let me ask you something, mate. Is Leicester City paying more wages to their highest-paid player than Tottenham Hotspur?
I think they probably do, yeah.
Yes, they do.
With Vardy.
What about Crystal Palace? Let's talk about Crystal Palace as well.
Yes, they
Yeah,
do.
they do.
So you tell me my right back is screaming he wants more money because he's had his agent on the line with Manchester City saying, I'll double your wages. Mate, it's going to happen sooner or later.
Yes.
And it's not just Kyle Walker. This will be a continuous situation.
Yes.
You already got
I'm delighted you're saying
Alderweireld.
this, Matt.
Sorry?
I'm delighted you're saying this because get used to it.
Go on, carry
Kyle
on, Matt.
Walker is going to be the first of many.
Don't say get used to it. I've been used to this for the last 16 years. I've been screaming for Levy to leave. Levy's got to leave this football club. And the problem I've got at the minute is if Levy does leave, he's going to probably sell to one of his mates. That's my thing. We need to listen. Football's going into a direction where you got the Arab lot coming in, and Manchester City. You got the Glaziers, with obviously Manchester United being what they are. They don't need the Glaziers. Their income is unbelievable amounts. Forget Arsenal, because Arsenal's had their little bit of fun, and at the minute they've got same owners like us. To be honest, they're only interested in the money. Chelsea, well, let's put it this way. They had a little problem with Costa, didn't they? And Costa was screaming he wants 600 grand a week or whatever it was because China's coming. Well, I'll tell you what, they're going to lose Costa in the summer. What are they going to do? They're going to go and spend 50, 60 million pounds on a striker. That's the difference with Chelsea and Tottenham.
Matt, let me just ask you this, because other Spurs fans want to have their say, and you've been great tonight.
Brilliant.
I'll just let you leave on this. If Daniel Levy is listening now, what message have you got for him?
What message? Listen, I don't want this man to spend another penny of my football club's money. I don't want it, because listen, you know when you trust someone to a certain period, you trust him and you think, okay, he's gone and brought Chadley, he's gone and brought Cheriches, he's gone and brought Fazio, he's gone and brought loads and loads of absolute trash, as well as that Lamella, one after the other. And I'm thinking to myself, Matt, I don't want it no more. I've had enough. I want this man now. We had our best opportunity to win the FA Cup this year, more than any other year. I know we played Portsmouth in 2010, but we had to face the best Chelsea side in 2010 if we'd got to the final. This Chelsea is great, and we had the perfect opportunity to win the FA Cup. And what does he do? He doesn't help Pochettino improve his squad to have a chance of winning a trophy. Forget the league, mate. To win the league, you got, all right, Leicester got lucky last year, but to win the league, you got to win at least the FA Cup to have a stepping stone. Mate, we're years away from winning the FA Cup, let alone winning the league. And this is my frustration. I want this man to resign. He has to leave this football club.
He ain't going to.
And take Lewis with him. He's got to go. Mate, I'll tell you what, these 18 to 30-year-olds, they're all saying, yeah, we got a new stadium. Yeah, we finished above Arsenal. Mate, even Pochettino, I know he's got to take from the fact, I don't care, mate. I'm 45 years old. I haven't seen Tottenham finish above Arsenal for 25 years. And what does that mean? It don't mean jack. It don't mean jack to me. Because you know what? At the end of the day, whether you finish second, whether you finish third, or whether you finish 17th, it don't mean nothing, mate. I don't want to finish. I see Liverpool fans getting excited about second and third. Mate, you used to win titles after titles after titles, and now you're happy to finish in the Champions League places. Where's that going to get you? It's only helpful for the owners. They're the ones that are going to make the money. The rest of them, do you know what? They're not going to do nothing. They're all there to make up the numbers. And like I said to you, the Premier League is throwing so much money to the Premier League clubs. The West Broms are spending money.
Glory, glory,